viewers, welcome to our new mini-series Callbacks, where I am very, very lucky to be able to sit down with some old cast members, members of the crew, from various productions and series we've done over the years, where we will be rewatching these films or series and just getting to talk about some of the behind-the-scenes stuff that even the guests might not know about, some unmade scripts, and just some, real cool bonus content. So today, I'm incredibly blessed to be sitting down with Toria Grace, who you will recognise from Raising the Vocals, and the narrator from Jobs. Do you remember that you did that?
No. It's been a while.
It's been a while. So Tori, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for being here today.
Oh, it's an honour.
So I want to get a couple of thoughts from you first, because it's been 7 years since Raising the Vocals came out, which is what we'll be talking about today. And I just wanted to ask, so do you have any sort of memories from filming? I know it was a long time ago now, but it was like a full day shoot. Do you have any sort of specific memories?
Only that it was really fun, and it was just really great to get to be able to do this with friends, and it was just so much fun. Like, I just remember we laughed a lot, and we all had our different lines and different things, but it was just really fun working with everyone. Yeah. Oh,
good. And do you remember if you had sort of a favourite scene to watch? Because I sort of remember we did have a bit of a premiere here, sort of when the film came out, and everyone sort of came round, and I think we watched the film about 6 or 7 times.
Wow.
It was something crazy. I remember Mads was really persistent on watching it until she got sick of it, because she was really happy with how it turned out. So, yeah. Do you remember if there were any particular favourites of yours, or I suppose we'll find out in a minute?
Yeah, I can't really remember, if I'm really honest. Yeah.
No, that's fair. As I say, it's been 7 years, so you're entitled to that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll watch the film first, and we'll sort of talk about it. And if you want to pause, we can pause and go over stuff. And then I've got some extra stuff to talk to you about.
Awesome.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Seagulls sitting there. That's outside the Western Heights.
Wow. Fly tech. Gotta love it.
Kia ora, I'm Toria, and Eddie, can you see yourself in that shot? This way, Eddie. I mean, you're good, but it's my show. Kia ora, I'm Toria. I'm here in the small town of Henderson.
It's not a town, it's a suburb.
What? A suburb? Well, it's far enough out from Auckland to be a town. It's basically the Pocono of the West. Excuse me.
Toria's great in this.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
So fun.
Kia ora, I'm Toria. I'm here in the suburb of Henderson, where I'm about to interview students from the Waitakere College Glee Club about their upcoming number of medium-sized shows.
He's so great.
He's fantastic.
So, here they are. They're obviously talking about me. But Auckland.
Oh, here he is now, everyone, Mr. Toria.
Hey! Really great to be here today. Great to be here today. So,
Some of these jokes really don't stand up.
We'll just film them from the back, so just be normal, if you can. We'll just be at the back. So the club was set up at Waitakere College by Stephen Nightingale. Nightingale? Is that right, Eddie? Nightingale? Isn't that some kind of a bird? A songbird? Warble, warble. I'm a nightingale. So, Mr. Nightingale, can I call you Stephen?
No, you may not.
So, Stephen,
It's one of the best jokes of the whole
I just sit
film.
in the corner and play the piano.
exciting. How often does the group meet?
Wouldn't have a clue. Sometimes I just bunk off down to the shops.
Good shops?
Great.
Leah, are we ready?
Oh, here she is.
Why are you wearing that to our singing rehearsal? This is my cheer outfit for cheerleading. No, I said you'll be cheering. Well, I make a good cheerleader. I take cheerleading lessons. No, you're supposed to be cheering me while I sing loud in the spotlight.
Awkward. Hi, and so you are...
Heather.
Awkward.
But everyone calls me Heather.
Great. Sophia, what do you sing?
Sophie.
We sing all ranges from rock to classical, even
Right.
reggae.
Right.
She's cutting
what's
your
your sort
line
of main role, Heather?
She stands behind me while I sing in the spotlight.
Right, and you are...
I'm Leah, the leader who sings in the spotlight.
Right, in the spotlight. I don't think I've heard that one. It's for you, young people's music. So this is a little bit like just that American thing, isn't it? You know, where they are all a little bit showbiz.
Yes, we get our inspiration from that show a lot.
Right, and now what's that called? That's called
Glee.
Glee.
Yeah.
Right. Right, hence your Glee club.
Yes.
Right, yeah, I just thought it was just people being happy. Gleeful. So, after interviewing the leads, it's now time to meet some of the lesser members of the Glee Club.
The lesser members.
Right. So, what's your name?
I'm Kevin.
Kevin. So, Kevin, how does it feel to be, I guess, a part of the majority of the Glee Club who are, to be fair, losers?
Would you say we're...
Okay, Kevin.
God.
Come on, buddy.
We wrote him
Hug
as
it
such a
out.
tough
No,
man. He
hug
looks
it
so
out.
small.
So much anger in him. He's so angry. Look at him. Sing it out. Ah!
Don't ever touch me again.
Hey, the Glee Club's, it's all about touching, hugging, please, come on.
Eddie's having a great time.
Yeah, he is. Look at his face.
I thought it would be a good idea to follow some of the Glee Club members around, but to be... Excuse me. Sorry, Eddie. Hi, Mum. Yeah. Yeah, just in the middle of an interview, actually. Waitakere College, Glee Club. No idea. Young people. Yeah. The what? Ice cream?
Young people.
Yeah. Get ice cream? Yeah, sure. Pick it up on the way home. Get some of those little pink wafer crackers too, shall I? I know you like them. All right. See you tonight, Mum. Love you.
He's an incredible
Love you.
improviser.
Love you too. Okay, Mum. All right. So, after interviewing some of the Glee Club members, I thought it would be a good idea to follow some of them around, but, well, it's proving a bit difficult to interview them. Dee, just answer a question. Oh, diddly-dee, though, just a little question.
I don't know why we thought that being gay was like a character trait.
So, Leather, if there was any song that you could sing in Glee Club, what song would it be?
Wait, what? Are we filming?
So, Stephen, what are the kids like?
Well, they're just teenagers, so what do you expect? But generally, they're the most well-behaved, polite kids that just enjoy to teach, really.
No, I'm not saying being gay is bad. I'm just saying you might want to tone the look down a little bit because, well, I just want all the attention to be on me.
It's so good. Horrible.
Horrible.
So, is it true? Are you flunking out of school? DD, just a couple of answers to my questions. Come on, double DD Meister.
No!
Answer a couple of questions.
This Glee Club is the best club in the goddamn world.
Oh, yeah.
And if you think otherwise, you can just write it on your sad blog.
It's always so good.
Is that kind of thing normal? Is that normal?
Yeah, the slushies then. Is there a bi-weekly slushie?
Bi-weekly slushies. Jeez, tell you what, that's the most entertaining thing I've seen since I arrived on the school grounds. So what do you think is your main...
Hey, what do you think you're doing when I'm trying to teach?
I'm just doing an interview with... Kevin, is it Kevin? Just doing an interview with Kevin.
If you're not getting it, you can get it.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, he was great.
Yeah. Help me. Yes. So funny.
He's having to learn.
So, as I near the end of my time
Yeah.
here at Waitakere College with the Glee Club, I've decided to catch up with them one last time.
That walk.
Hello, Gleesters!
You're back!
Not awkward. So, how's it all going?
I'm great.
Great. So, how are the rest of you going?
Oh, They're alright.
I'm not.
What's the matter there, D-Doggeroony?
Me and Leo are fighting too much.
Do you
I lost my
Doggeroo?
voice for a week or so, and the whole show.
Our show isn't a week. You should totally come.
Yeah, I'll think about it. So, but a week, geez, are you guys, are you guys and girls, are you going to be ready?
Well, we can give you a preview now.
Oh, now, Eddie, sure.
This was quite an impressive little setup of like being able to move everyone, and then you as well, because you drop into the splits there.
Oh, good times.
Here we go.
40 songs later.
That was always the gag, was that it was a ridiculous amount of songs later.
Don't stop.
Yeah.
I remember we couldn't have Lars drop like everyone else because he was holding the guitar, so he had to walk off.
Oh,
Great.
finally. It's over.
It's done. 40 songs. 40 songs is a long time.
Yeah.
Eddie, are you getting this? It's the school bully versus the glee club. This is going to go viral.
Henderson style. Oh.
What else?
Gareth's little hands.
What is this? A stare-off. For God's sake, Eddie. So that brings us to the end of our time here at the Waitakere College Glee Club.
White tack, G, thumbs up, never comes down, G, white tack.
Don't you have a class to go to?
So good.
Alright, Eddie, let's get out of this town before things get any more awkward. Probably just make the train back, I would imagine. Which will be pretty...
Nightingale.
He looks so happy with himself as well.
Nightingale.
To the Glee Club.
Come on, Eddie.
It's my Photoshop of like all the New
Right,
Zealand
hello,
stuff.
young people.
So cool.
Yeah, see, this
Not
is
at
not like
all awkward.
bloopers.
All
It's just
right,
like
young people.
different cuts of the same scene.
Yes. Awkward. Hello, Glee Club.
Hey, you're back.
Yes. Awkward. All right, Glee Meisters.
Hey, you're back.
It's just the same thing over and over
Not
again.
awkward at all. So, hey guys.
You're back.
Yeah. Right, not at all awkward.
I think this is a blooper. That's cute.
That's funny.
Yeah. Well, that was fun watching that. How'd you feel?
Wow, it's like going back through memory lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah. It was, because it was the biggest thing we'd done at the time. Bearing in mind it was still pretty early, but it was like the most cast members we'd had. It was like the longest script we'd had, the longest film we'd made. We had like this sort of celebrity come in and do it as well. We filmed in the school on a weekend, I think was the situation. We were able to get into the hall and then the music block, and then they opened up the A block for us so that we could use the bathrooms there, and that's where we shot him running down the hallway.
Right.
But I think if you look at that shot further along, you can see that the doors are all sort of closed and things like that. It's all locked up. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That was lots of fun though.
So much fun.
Yeah. So I want to talk to you about the the little bonus thing. So I was looking at the original draft of this film. There were two versions that Mads and I wrote. The first one was basically the end piece from this film took place a month later. So essentially it was like he interviewed all the Glee Club, 1 month later, and then it's all that like 40 songs later, all that stuff. that was all going to be like a month later sort of ending. And Mads did a second copy where she took the 1 month later out, and she was like, I think that's probably the one we're going to use, which ended up being that. The names were all different. So Leah was named Rachel after Rachel from actual Glee. Heather was called Brittany after the character from Glee. Darren didn't even have a name. And Kevin was still called Kevin because in Glee he's still called Kevin.
Right.
The original script was actually going to have a different comedian. We had a couple of ideas floating around because we just worked with Guy Williams, so we talked about him. But Nick Rado, who's this incredible comedian, was actually the first choice, and we did ask him, and I believe he was out of town. And I think we also asked Rhys Darby, but he was also in America at the time, and was probably too high profile for us anyway.
Wow.
But the more exciting stuff to talk about is the 2 sequels to this film that never got made. So there were 2 films, one that was written by me and one that was written by me and Mads.
Yep.
The one that was written by me and Mads was to feature the original cast alongside some of the cast from Teenager's Guide 2. So it would have been Jack Healy's character of Sam Redman, who ended up, because you were in the movie for that film, and it would have been the tie-in of that, and Samantha's character, who was the sort of bitchy, like, tough character, was supposed to be in it as well. It was also going to have Jeremy Corbett from 7 Days, Twila Blakely from Shortland Street, and Matt Bolton, who's my uncle, as a character called Mr. Willie. With an I, so, it's not too rude. The story is that Waitakere College is in a crisis. A funding shortage means that they have to cut their school glee club. Leah, Heather, Darren and Kevin hold a fundraiser to save the glee club. It's more or less like the original film. A lot of the jokes are just playing off of the original jokes, so it's kind of not that funny. Same premise and same sort of jokes, except that Kevin, Lars's character, ends up in an AA meeting.
Huh.
You know what an AA meeting is?
Something with cars?
No, an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking of AA.
You were
or is
thinking
that
of-
AAA?
You were thinking of AA, which is the Automotive Association.
Yeah.
And the film actually ends with Gareth's character and Jamea's character, the bully character, getting together.
Nice.
Yeah, because they have their sort of stare-off in this film, and then the whole joke was going to be that Gareth finds him on Grindr, which is the gay dating app. Yeah. But it was an interesting story. It was, you had your big fundraiser at the end, and it was it was like 40 songs was the joke there. All that sort of stuff was also there. But it still would have been nice to do it, but I think it just wasn't different enough from the original to validate doing a second film.
Yeah.
Having said that, the other unmade sequel was so radically different from the original. And it was one that I spent a year writing. I don't ever think we gave it a title, but it was the unmade Darren movie was the idea. So it was about Gareth's character predominantly, and featured your character and Lars's character more heavily. Mads's character had a cameo, Mr. Nightingale had a cameo, and T. Radar had a cameo. So it's the story of Darren's journey post high school. Darren discovers that he isn't gay, which is never a good move. Moves to Turangi, which is a town just outside of Taupo, in the North Island, to stay with his uncle, and Kevin's character comes along, Lars's character, Kevin. He gets a job at a cafe where he meets a girl named Maria, who's going to be played by Rebecca New, and a character named Melvin, who is going to be played by Bailey Reinhold. Kevin, Lars's character, was to become jealous of their friendship between Melvin and Darren, while Darren fell for Maria. Heather, Tori's character, was then to travel to Turangi to profess her love for Darren. So you were supposed to be like, no, I'm fully in love with Gareth's character. I have been for years. I've just been waiting.
Oh!
And then that was going to drive the wedge between Darren and Maria. Then Kevin was going to be the wedge between Darren and Melvin. and that was going to be the sort of the crux of the film.
Wow.
Everything was going to end up all right. Darren was going to end up with Maria, and they were all going to be friends, and you were going to kind of still be friends, like, but just like a little bit hurt. And then at the very end of the film, there's the last scene is where you and Melvin get together. So you and Bailey's character were going to get together in a very like way of like, you were going to be like, I'm so sad, and he was going to be like, do you want a hug? And you were going to be like, ooh, no. Actually, yeah, that'd be quite nice. That sort of thing.
And then they just fall in love.
Yeah, then they just fall in love. And as I say, it was supposed to, the end scene was supposed to cameo T-Radar, Leah, and Stephen. It was a feature-length film, so it was very, very long, and as I say, it took me a year to write. But by the time we got to the end of it, and I sat down with Gareth, who played Darren, and I sat down with Bailey, who was going to play Melvin, and we sat down, we read the first scene through. And after the first scene, we put our phones down, and we looked at each other, and we were like, it's not going to happen. It just wasn't that good. It wasn't funny. It was a weird premise. It was an excuse to make a film about those characters again. The story wasn't right for it. If it had been a bit different, it might have been, but the story just wasn't there. I think there would have been a way we could have done it, but yeah, I don't think it'll ever happen now. But that's fine. Yeah. And the other thing is that we did the little sequel series to this. Do you remember we did it was called Return to the Vocals? And we did an episode with Lars and Stephen Nightingale, an episode with you and Mads. And the whole idea is that we were going to do 3 of them. And the third one was going to be about Gareth's character, Darren, and Jamea's character. Unfortunately, Jamea was unavailable as he was at chef school at the time, doing his level 5. And Gareth was very tentative to not want to have to come back and do it because he didn't want to be identified with that character. So what we were going to do is we were actually just going to have it was going to be a scene where someone comes into the room, is looking for Darren, he's asking people for Darren, and no one wants to talk about it. And then it turns out that Darren is dead. And we were just going to kind of cut to a gravestone with his name on it. And that was going to be the episode. That was going to be it.
The whole episode.
The whole thing was going to be someone walking in, trying to find Darren. Where is he? Why can't we find him? Oh, he's dead. Gravestone. That's it. It was very morbid. It was very morbid. Yeah. And I was talking to Lars recently, who played Kevin. I was telling him about it. And he was saying, like, I think it would have ruined it if we'd done that. It would have actually made it too far. Yeah. So I'm glad we didn't. So I have one more thing for us to watch, which is actually the blooper reel, which I discovered we never released publicly. So what we'll do is we'll have it in this, so you'll be able to watch it through this, and I may well release it at a later date as an independent video as well. But for the time being, we'll just watch it through this. But
cool.
Yeah, I think there's some choice stuff in here that I think you'll enjoy.
So next we decided to follow some of the members of the Glee Club around. It's
Shall we stop and try that again?
Yeah. Catch up with them one last time.
Sorry, we'll go down there, actually.
no,
Yeah, we'll get down there. That's okay, we'll just...
Hey, Master General, just give me an answer. Come on, deal. No! I just want to know the answer to my question.
No, that's the answer right now.
Get up there.
Do you need this?
So you're all ready for the show?
Yes, well, our performance is in 2 days. Would you like to see a demo right now?
Yeah, we got time, Eddie. Yep. Yeah, why not?
She's like,
Do you have a guitar? Like a guitar? Well, you don't need to include cats. Yeah, because otherwise what am I doing?
That's the same type of rule we have now.
Mads knows what you're doing.
Just one answer to my question, D Meister.
No.
Come on, DD. Just a little answer.
No, I'm wrong.
Just a little question.
No.
DD. Double DD smash.
And 3, 2, no. Come here, take this.
I'm not.
What's wrong there, D-Dog?
I can't sing. I string my foot.
I remember we couldn't
Come
do this
spending
on
an
the
hour
day.
on
He
the
actually
scene.
couldn't get it. So what you see in the film is
First line.
recorded like 4 weeks later, during school hours, and the hall and the doors are closed. That's why the lighting looks very different.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Wow, it's good. That's sneaky.
I can't do a croaky voice.
This?
I'm not.
What? What's wrong, D-Dog?
Jared!
It was the first thing he had to do all day as well.
Great. How's it going with the rest of you?
Oh, yeah. They're all right.
I'm not.
What's wrong, D-Dog?
I can't sing. Me and Leah have been fighting, and
Can we
He
just
couldn't
pick
do
it
it
up?
because everyone's eyes were on him.
Right.
They're all right.
What? Oh, sorry.
This time was radar.
Yeah, just go again.
It wasn't Garrett's fault.
Just go when you are.
Yeah. I'll think about it, eh?
You should come now.
Well, hey, so, are you guys, guys, are you guys, ladies and guys, are you ready?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Great.
I think she just forgets her line.
Good then.
So he has to start
So,
trying to improvise to
Probably
get
have
his way to
time
the next bit.
to hop along, Eddie, I guess. See the fruits of your labour. Great.
Because she exited scene too quickly.
Must be
He
exciting.
came back and was like,
Right.
oh shoot.
When does the group
Right.
meet?
No, I didn't get
Have a clue.
Yeah, you can just see a little bit of his
that.
chest.
Is funny.
Good shots.
So,
Great.
Yeah, I don't know why Eddie did such a massive close-up.
Are you flunking
on
out
that
of
his
is a
school?
big
face.
close up.
I need to hold it, don't I? Yeah, you gotta hold
Oh.
I think this is the one where you... That's fair though, that's a hard thing to
Yeah, because I was like in that other position and I had to like quickly
do. Yeah.
split, so. Yeah.
Action!
Don't stop! I missed the action. That's screwed up.
Let's just go again. We'll just go. Action!
Don't stop!
No one knows what they're doing. They're all just like, let's just fall
And-
over.
Yeah.
Action!
Don't stop!
Gareth's fully into it.
Yeah. I was a bit too passionate as well. I didn't
Action.
even fall properly.
So that brings us to the end of our time here at the Waitakere College Glee Club.
White tech, G, thumbs up, thumbs up.
Don't you have a class to go to? All right, Eddie, let's get out of this town before things get any more awkward.
Oh, Nightingale!
Make sure that was a good rehearsal. So she gets to that.
Good
Well, we're
rehearsal.
just having an interview with Kevin.
Well, it's not here to learn. You can get out.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to do this without laughing?
Oh.
Yeah, I remember because he couldn't be there on the day, so we had to shoot his stuff again
Count us
specifically
in.
later.
Wow.
Okay,
Make me.
okay. 3, 2, 1. Cut.
Count us down!
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Wait, did I? Action!
Okay, tell us when the camera's ready to take a photo.
It is ready.
Oh, it's ready. Get in position, guys. Okay, count
You're
us
already
in.
in position.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. No. Action!
Tell us when the camera's ready to take
Man,
the
that
photo.
would be bad.
It is ready.
Oh, it's ready.
And the lighting.
Count us in.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's really good.
Let's go.
okay. 3,
That's funny.
2, 1.
Gareth's face.
Cut.
Count us in.
He's like, I'm not.
He's like,
Okay.
I'm not happy.
Yeah.
Oh, and I missed it.
punched it
That
here.
was like good that time. Okay, that was really good. Do that again. I think it looks really good.
I like my cheerleading outfit.
Leah's the only one who can be seen in it.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Should I punch him?
No!
Just slushy him.
Right.
There is Heather
Oh yeah, second trailer.
and Leah
He
and
can't even do this voice
Gavin
anymore.
Really?
and
That's so sad.
Yeah. He
Darren.
can still do the deep voice, but this is the one that, because his
And
voice drops so much
together
that he can't
they
go
are
high.
raising
wow.
vocals coming soon.
And Leah and Kevin.
He looks so young.
He is.
And,
Those chubby cheeks.
Darren. And together they are raising the vocals. Coming soon to a theaters near you.
There is Heather. There is Heather. Heather. Brian. I can't.
Oh.
Jeez, there's more?
Little guy.
No.
Probably,
Yeah.
seems pretty angry.
Oh, look at me.
Action.
So young.
Don't stop.
This is you dropping into the splits and then going like that.
Yep.
Giddy.
That looked really good. That looked really good.
Is there another game for safety?
Oh, I think Garrett
on the other
sings in a
shoulder.
minute.
Thank you. No, because I probably used to say it's got more. So how do I touch him? I don't even remember either.
Yeah.
No,
So in other words,
Wait, what?
hey, what do you think you're doing what I'm trying to teach?
All right, everyone, stand back, stand back. Stand back. You guys just watch. Here we go.
I think we couldn't use it because it was that jolt at the
Hey,
end.
really great to be here today. Today, great to be here today. So, we're just going to
Being
film
completely
you from the
honest,
back. So,
yours
just
and
want to
Garrett's
just
costumes
just
were
be normal,
perfect for this
cool.
film. Like your costume especially,
what you'd normally
because it's a
do.
Glee costume, but
If you can,
Garrett's because he
be
had
normal.
the blue suspenders, he
There,
had that chicken
good,
shirt, he had
good.
the pants, the shorts, he had the bow
Leah,
tie.
Leah, are we
it was
ready?
the typical.
Heather, why are you
Nerd
wearing that to our
outfit.
singing rehearsal?
This is my cheer outfit for cheerleading.
No, I said you'll be cheering.
Well, I'm a good cheerleader. I take cheerleading lessons.
No, you're supposed to be cheering for me while I sing loud in the spotlight.
Awkward. Hi, so, what's your
He's
name?
offering you a seat
I'm Heather.
where you were going to sit
but
down.
Everyone calls me Heather.
Great. Sophie, what do you sing?
I don't know why
Well,
that was such a joke.
we
that
sing
were
all
like,
ranges from
it'd be really
rock to
funny if you
classical.
just said a different word that
Right, and
sounds
you,
like Heather
I'm
every
Leah,
time you
I'm
said
the
your
leader
name.
of the group.
Yeah.
So it's like
I'm the one who
feather,
sings loud in the
leather.
spotlight.
Yeah.
Right, who's that by? Because it's a bit like that American thing, isn't it? You know, the Glee, the Glee Club thing.
Well, we draw inspiration from that show a lot.
Right. Good.
Just think he forgot
They
his
should put
line.
that in the Glee show. They should put that in the show. Hello, Gleesters.
You're back!
Hug number one.
Yeah, I think we did it like 4 times or
Right.
something like that. and we
Hello,
did different
young
takes
people.
because
Hey, you're back!
we had to cut because
Ugh,
Gareth
not
messed
at
up
all
or
awkward.
whatever it was.
So, how's it going?
I'm doing.
Hello, young people.
Hey, you're back!
Yes. Not at all awkward. So, all right, young
Because
people.
remember we had 2 cameras on set and we were kind of
Yes.
we were like, oh my god, no way, we had 2
Awkward,
cameras.
awkward.
But they were just like little
hello,
handy
Glee
cams.
Club.
Hey, you're back!
And I still hadn't found my directing style,
Awkward.
as is evidenced by
So, all
him
right,
walking in and me not being able to actually
Gleemeisters.
follow him
Hey,
in.
you're back!
And the lighting and all that kind of stuff.
Not
That's all
awkward
loaded.
at all.
yeah,
So,
So-
how's everyone going?
How's that?
Wow.
Oh, it's all educational purposes, really, at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah. So there was this bit that I was just doing star jumps. Like I was doing star jumps when like it was one of the rehearsals, and it's kind of funny because when I was like 3 years old and I was in a dance show, everyone else like we were all dancing and they continued on with the dance, and I was doing star jumps because we had to do star jumps, but then they moved on to the next move and I was still doing star jumps. And so it was kind of funny that I was doing star jumps for this, because it was like, oh, still going on stage.
She's still doing
star
them.
jumps.
Yeah.
Yeah, except I didn't tell you guys, but now I'm like looking back and I'm like, oh, actually that's really funny. Like I didn't even know. So yeah.
That's super
funny.
cute.
Yeah, it was funny.
Oh, well, lovely.
Star jumps forever. Woo!
We'll do a cut of this movie, but it's just the Star Jump edition, and it's just every time we see you do them.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like 10 seconds long.
Yeah. Do my own blooper.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the real star jumps.
Oh, lovely. Oh, well, thank you so much for coming today and watching this with me and reminiscing. You know, it's been really fun to get to talk to you about some of the stuff that you know, you probably didn't even know about half of the unmade sequels and things like that. So, yeah, so thank you so much. And I hope you guys have enjoyed watching, because obviously, you know, this was a really big deal for us personally and in terms of filmmaking. You know, this was the first big proper film that we'd done really, and had a sort of, you know, the support network from the teachers and things like that. So yeah, and I think it's the only film we've ever made money off of.
Wow.
We made $14.50, and that went towards the photo frames for Teenager's Guide 2, which was the following film after this.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will be back with another episode of Callbacks very, very soon. But thank you, Toria Grace, for coming today, and yeah, coming all the way across the pond to come and see us, and
That's right.
and spend some time watching this piece of history.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank
It
you.
was fun.
All right.
Thank you for watching.
Have a good night, everyone. Bye.